Imagine yourself going to the airport to take a flight outside the city. You have no way other than taking those slow-moving vehicles running on the jam-packed streets. Now imagine what will happen if you get a MetroRail from Bengaluru city to the airport. The travel time will come down to minutes, and that too in half of the ticket price of the airport buses. You will have no fear of missing your flight, and that's how your life is going to be with a metro. Airport metro is not a dream anymore. Officially, the first tender of this line has been floated by BMRCL. Come, in this video, let's go and have a virtual ride of the Bengaluru Airport Metro. If you live in Bengaluru, we are very sure that you are fed up with the road transport. We know that there are plenty of buses and auto rickshaws to take you, but that is exactly where the problem arises. Bengaluru streets are so packed with vehicles that you can hardly move. A study says that average speed of a vehicle in Bengaluru is just 18.7 kmph, which is one of the slowest among all metro cities in this country. The Namma Metro has expanded to more than 40 kilometers across the city, but it has hardly improved the traffic condition. Following the model of other Indian cities, Namma Metro Phase 2 is under construction right now. We have already made a video on it. In case if you didn't watch it, we have given the link on the top comment. The airport metro is a 55-kilometer long line from Silk Boat to the Kempegowda International Airport. It is expected to cost around 16,578 crores, which will be shared by both the state and the centre, as well as a certain amount of loan from Asian Development Bank. The line has been divided into two parts, a 17-kilometer stretch from Silk Boat to KR-Puram and a 38-kilometer stretch from KR-Puram to the airport. The Silk Boat to KR-Puram will be the first stretch to be constructed. The main line, which will be accessible to the passengers, is 17 kilometers long and is expected to cost around 5,994 crores. However, this will have a 2.5-kilometer flank further extended from KR-Puram station till Bayapanahalli depot of the Purple Line. This flank will allow the new metro corridor to use the existing Bayapanahalli depot, so a new depot might not be required. Tenders to construct all elevated structures, including the 19.5-kilometer elevated viaduct as well as 13 elevated stations, have been floated and bids have been received. So the construction is expected to start very soon. This line will mainly follow the outer ring road, interconnecting many important places like HSR layout, Agara, Belandur, ISRO, etc. Beside the under construction KR-Puram metro station of the Purple Line, a new station with 2 more platforms will be made. Platforms of these 2 stations will be interconnected to allow seamless interchange between the lines. This metro line is expected to take around 4 years to be completed, while structural completion might be achieved in 30 months. The second part of this metro line runs 38 kilometers from KR-Puram up to Kempegowda International Airport and is being built at a cost of 10,584 crores. There will be 16 new metro stations along the entire route at many important locations like HBR layout, Nagawara, Hebbal, Yelahanka, etc. There will be 2 at-grade metro stations at Airport City and in front of the International Airport Terminal. The rest will be elevated. From KR-Puram, the elevated viaduct will reach Nagawara via Kasturi Nagar and HBR layout. At Nagawara, it will have an interchange with the under construction Red Line Metro. From Nagawara, it will reach Hebbal, where the line will have an interchange with the proposed Metro Light Corridor. From Hebbal, the corridor turns right and follows the eastern flank of Bellary Road till airport. As planned earlier, the elevated tracks will be made along the Bellary Road. But this causes obstruction to the government flying training school at Jakur. The elevated airport road tollway has reduced the runway effective length by 40% to just 413 meters. The elevated metro rail will be around 35 meters away from the runway. This will further reduce the effective length of the runway by 70% to around 240 meters. This means that aircrafts of the Jakur Flying School will be able to use only 240 meters of the runway, which is practically impossible. If the elevated metro comes up, the Jakur Flying School will have to close. Well, the flying school can be somehow saved if the metro makes a small stretch underground. Following Chennai Metro, a 300-meter stretch near the runway approach can be made underground. Using top-down cut-and-cover method can be a very cost-effective way which can be adopted. Whatever be it, but the metro cannot just abandon the flying school. Tenders to shift the electrical utilities and demolish the buildings that come in the way of the metro between KR-Puram and the airport have been floated. Tenders to construct 13 elevated stations and the 19.5 kilometer of viaduct from Silk Board till KR-Puram has been also floated. Right now, the phase 1 from Silk Board to KR-Puram will be using the existing Bayapanahalli depot of the Purple Line. For that, a 2.5 kilometer flank will be taken out from the main line at KR-Puram and will directly be taken to the depot. The existing Purple Line uses distance to go signaling system or DTG. That is different from CBTC signaling system of the airport line. Since airport line will be using Bayapanahalli depot, it needs to be upgraded from DTG to CBTC. The Silk Board to Airport Metro Corridor will be using communication-based train control signaling system or CBTC. The transition of Bayapanahalli depot from DTG signaling to complete CBTC system involves an overlapping period. During this overlapping period, some depot lines will cater exclusively to CBTC equipped trains and balance meeting the requirements of the DTG system. Once alternative arrangements for the DTG equipped trains of Purple Line is established, the Bayapanahalli depot will be entirely converted to serve CBTC equipped trains of the airport lines only. This means that Bayapanahalli depot will no more be serving the Purple Line in future. It will be dedicated to Silk Board to Airport Metro only. For Purple Line, 2 new depots are under construction at Chellagatta and Whitefield. The existing test track in Bayapanahalli depot is also being equipped with CBTC signaling system to carry out testing of the airport line trains before running on the main line. As usual, the stations will be given a provision to handle 6 coach trains. Each station will also have platform screen doors for better safety. The line is expected to have a frequency of 4 minutes during peak hours and 7 minutes during non-peak hours. The BMRCL has already completed land acquisition in between Silk Board and KR-Puram. As said earlier, tenders have also been floated for construction. If things go well, metro services might start by 2024. A new terminal is being built at the airport that will be able to cater around 60 million people in near future. Soon, this will increase the congestion on the road. Once the metro starts running, it will be able to handle around 46,200 peak hour peak direction traffic in between KR-Puram and airport. A metro is an utmost need that will be cheaper than the transport systems available right now for airport. For more videos on Bengaluru Metro and any other metros across India, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon. Have a nice day.